Now we go 3-6.
3-6.
Right? Kings Warriors. This is gonna be my favorite series. I mean, obviously Lakers because I'm a Laker fan.
But watching this series is gonna be amazing.
I think watching this is gonna be
I
fun,
want to
bro.
say this. I don't know if anyone else has this has the same opinion as me, but I think this game, whoever you pick, this series, whoever you pick, I don't think there's like a wrong pick in the way you pick it. I think it's going. I'll say my pick. I think the Warriors win in 7 games. I think it goes the distance.
I picked the same thing. I picked Warriors in 7. I think because of the reason it's going to 7, in my opinion, is because how bad the Warriors have struggled on the road. And I know you want to, Husband, go talk about championship pedigree.
No Wiggins, like injuries.
But we can't ignore the fact that the Kings have been astronomically hot this year, and they're coming in with a huge chip like on their shoulder to prove a point to everyone. And it's like their first time entering the playoffs since like 16, 17 years. How's that a bad thing?
Because you're playing a team with a lot of playoff experience.
But at the same time, the home crowd is gonna be crazy, bro. Like they're gonna yell.
That could be another factor too.
And the Warriors suck on the road.
Okay, but Warriors, it's in California.
Also,
Warriors fans can go to Sacramento too. And you can be a totally.
But the Kings fans finna go.
They've been waiting for 16 years to come back in the playoffs.
They already bought their tickets mid-season.
Golden State fans are pretty heavy too.
I get what you're saying.
We got them winning. Don't trip. We got them winning.
No,
but I'm just saying,
it's
not gonna be as easy as you think, bro.
And how do you think Sacramento? I'm sure they care, like, because apparently, like those pre-series odds have already made, and they're saying the Kings are already the underdogs, and they have home court advantage during the whole series, and they're underdogs. So how do you think they even feel coming in? They're gonna be even more aggressive and even more motivated.
It's just not gonna be easy. Like
it won't be.
It won't be. Series. That's why I think it's going 7. But I think the playoff experience for the Warriors is gonna be the difference in terms of like the late game situations. Like I think when if it's a close game or whatever, and it's coming down to crunch time, I think the Warriors will take those games.
The Warriors didn't go 7 games at all last year, right?
You know better than I do.
Yeah, they didn't.
Dallas, it was not.
And
then they did the 5, and Nuggets was 5. Dallas was 5, and then 6.
Memphis was 6.
6, because they had like a 60-point win. Remember that?
Celtics was 6.
Yeah.
So I think they'll actually win in 5 or 6 because the road thing, like you said, they didn't have Andrew Wiggins. Gary Payton wasn't on the roster. Steph has missed multiple games this season. They're in California. I don't think Sacramento's defense isn't good at all, right? I don't think it's
like 29th. It's actually
29th.
bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I know they have the best offense in the NBA.
This is
the best. Well, I don't know if it's 29th, but it's pretty bad.
Pretty low, right?
Yeah.
This is De'Aaron Fox's first time in the playoffs ever. So.
Hey, but he got that clutch player of the year though.
We'll see if it's clutch in the playoffs. It's different.
We will.
It's different for sure.
I was talking to D. D brought up a good point. Like he said, the Kings, like everyone talks about them as a team, like as a whole, as a franchise, but it's like they have players with some playoff experience. Like they have.
None of them have gone past.
Yeah, they have Barnes, they have Sabonis.
Barnes
been in the playoffs.
Well, playoff experience is on the Warriors.
He knows them.
Mike Brown knows them too. Honestly.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Coach, it's Mike Brown's a good coach.
They know Mike Brown.
But I got Warriors in 6, so I think that I'm gonna cut them some more slack because one they are the defending champs, but I think I think that offense is just too like insane, and I think that like with Wiggins coming back and GP2 coming back, like their defense is gonna take
GP2, like
their defense is gonna take a little bit of a jump. So I think that like them they're still the Warriors offense at the end of the day, and they're gonna get a little better defensively, and then seeing how bad the Kings are defensively, I think the Warriors are gonna like. If the Warriors get it going, they're gonna just start exposing them.
Nigga, if they win the first 2 on the road,
dude. When Omar said,
if they win the first 2, oh my god, they're gonna get swept.
It's crazy when Omar said they get him going. It's like Curry or Clay could drop 40 in any game.
Yeah,
like,
Clay's better than he was last year.
Correct, you're right. Yeah, that's a fact. Clay this year has bounced back very, very well. I'll give him that. His defense is not quite there, but his offense is like really good. Mm-hmm. So like what I said, he's getting old. So like I said, Curry or Clay could drop 40 like in different games, like that'll help them a lot.
That defensive factor is a huge risk.
True, but they also got to watch out for they can't let Sabonis and Fox go on a tear because Fox can go on a tear.
That's where you have Draymond.
Fox can go on a tear.
They got to watch out for their shooters too. They got to watch out for
Keegan Murray, Herder. Those guys are like 43% 3-point shooters this year. Like if they're not careful, they can get torched.
I think game 1 is the indicator because Sacramento that has to be their best game. Like they have to come out like
they have
really
to win
hot.
game. If the Warriors win game 1,
very tough.
Might as well go already like the mentality is already set in that like we have to play things differently than our game plan was going into it.
Yeah, because they already know like that's the one thing they have on the Warriors is like they're a bad road team, and it's like if you come out unless it's like some crazy game winner, if they comfortably win by like 5 or more points, it's gonna be like a mental thing at that point where they're like, wow, we had the building rocking. I already know the building's gonna go crazy, and if they lose that game, it's at that point it's gonna be mental. No playoff experience. You got to learn how to bounce back from that.
That's the biggest indicator to me is like the no playoff experience. Even Sabonis, like he's been out the first round all his whole career in the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean,
so your best two players is like it isn't, but I'm just saying like it is what it is.
They're gonna like the beam. That's all that matters in the playoffs. Yes, sir.
All right.
So if they win game 1, then I'll agree with you. Maybe 6 or 7. But if they lose game 1, I think 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Also,
game
it's a
1 is
stipulation
gonna be the
thing.
biggest.
Wait, so we're doing the whole bracket?